Hello, Sky. Alright, so Saturday evening, rather. Gonna go ahead and jump into more FTG World. Get another play session in, continuing from the last one. We're in the first league now. I think the current contract is to promote within 4 years, which is reasonable. But even if I don't do it, as long as I'm not relegated, I'll be fine. Satisfactory performance right there. And then of course, everyone's going to be stronger than me because I really got here based on strategic and tactical thinking as opposed to the strength of my team. But it's not the end of the world because it gives my team a chance to grow really fast. You have to remember that players are age locked essentially. They can only play for so long. So if there are opportunities for them to grow more quickly, then you should absolutely take them. Of course, it goes without saying, with the beta build of World, I think it's scheduled for potential early access early next year. I think the initial plan was for it to be the end of this year, but you know, the dev's based out of Ukraine, and it's also a small company to boot. So things got pushed back a little bit. But I mean, it looks like things are going pretty well. Updates are coming out, and the team obviously has a plan and a roadmap in terms of how they want to release different things. I think we might be due for another big update in like maybe a couple of weeks, if not a month from now. So it should be fairly soon. Yeah, but for now, it's looking pretty good. Of course, they gave us permission to share it. In my case, Kaz actually wanted me to share it, so why not? It doesn't hurt. Yeah, we're gonna play a few games as per usual. I think for this session, I like to break things up into goals. So I have something to aim for, like little milestones. So for this session, I'm looking to get my unknown players online. I want Young to become a goalkeeper, which is why he's in the goal. I want Mitchell to become a midfielder. Then I'll figure out what I'm going to do with him based on his skills, the skills that he can learn. And I think that's it for the most part. I want, where is he? Deans to become a left wing midfielder. And then once that's done, I'll go back to the transfer market and see if there's anyone I want to sell or buy. In terms of the watch list, I do want to buy Weimer right here. Mainly because he is a German player. They're one of the few teams that currently have a footballing culture implemented. In the final game, every team's going to have some culture, which is essentially a bonus to on-field gameplay. And I want him because he's a forward with the Germanic bonus. Depending on how you build for that, it could be really good. So I'm actually going to go ahead and buy him now. He's also fairly young. I've also done all of my contract obligations. That's all been taken care of. I think for these two players, I may end up selling them, but I'm trying to get Deans online at least. And then Mills, I don't think Mills is really going to get any use at all. He's just someone I got from the youth academy. Yeah, but Weimer, I'm going to go ahead and grab him. Head play. Could make him a universal forward with head play. That might be a solid choice. And then let's actually get back over here. Let's also send some guys on loan. It's one of the new mechanics for this game. You can send players out to other clubs. You can also take a look at the team and see what they're fielding, what they're working with, to see if it even makes sense. And then of course we have the new scouting system, which is why everybody's stats are unknown, or they're not fully known. We have a new way of implementing scouting, so you won't always see all of the ratings immediately. Generally you have to scout for them to get specific information. But you'll get like a best guess estimate, right? So looking at this team, The way loans work, you only get to choose one of two teams, and it's basically it's a higher glory cost to send your player to a worse team because you're basically what's the word? Convincing them to play at this club. So they're more likely to, you know, play for the better team. So it costs less glory, but they're less likely to start because it's a better team. But they're more likely to start in a lower ranked team, but it costs you more glory up front. And then also you're not guaranteed to get results, which is why it's good to look at the options. Like I'm looking at this team here, Cumbernauld FC, which is a third league team. And I can see that they have these positions. Based on these positions, I'm going to assume that they're playing more of a centralist style. But I don't think a wing midfielder would make a huge difference. They also have 2 wing midfielders already. So it's probably a waste of time. I won't loan him out. If I look at McAllister, you know, I'll have a different set of teams for him. There's an amateur league team here. They're not very good, so they might play him. So it might be worth the glory cost. Then again, they might not play him. You can do it for any position. So if I look at McCartney, it's going to be the same thing. But generally, it's not really a system that allows you to just send players somewhere without a plan, because these players won't necessarily get used. It really depends on the team where they go. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and sell Mills now. I'm never going to use him. And I got him for free, so why not? So we'll get rid of him. He's out of here. And then I also want to keep my reserve squad somewhat low, which is why I want to get rid of Deans. I want to get him off, or at least put him on the reserve squad or something. That way I don't have a ton of players here doing nothing. Yeah, but let's see. I think we're good there. We also have another match coming up. The way I have it planned out now is I plan to lose the first few matches in order to get Young up and running. I was actually lucky enough to somehow win the first match, even though he was in the goal. I think the defense really covered for him. So if he can get up to at least amateur goalkeeper status in this next match, I think we'll be fine to just avoid relegation this season. Yeah, but I do want to get them online as quickly as possible. Let's see what we have, though. Let's see. Mitchell might be a good idea to get him going as well. Hansen has defense, layoff pass. Yeah, but let's see what they have. Let's get into the game. They have a 4-4-2. They have 2 fullbacks and a sweeper and a CD, so that's going to be pretty open, I think. I'm not sure how good that right wing fullback is, but that might give Scarf an opportunity to get a nutmeg off. They also don't have any DFs, so Forrester can get into the box and block off Dermitas over here. We'll get a straight shot on goal. Their goalkeeper is really good, just based on their skills. Also, their estimated values are pretty high. So they're not exact, but they're somewhere within this range, like give or take a certain percentage. Plus he's a goalkeeper, so it goes even higher. So I'm gonna need some type of boost to actually score on him. Let's see what they have in the midfield. They have Dick. Wilson's gonna be amazing, even if he's not actually a 5-star player. He's gonna be at least 3-star, and then the stats are gonna be pretty good. I'm not going to be able to stop Wilson. Let's see, they have Cullen. Cullen's an AM. He has really good accuracy, somewhere within this range. Not really worried about long pass for this defense. Whenever you're playing a flat defense, you don't have to care about long pass into the box. You just have to keep an eye on that. James could be an issue though. He has some level of nutmeg. And then obviously McGuinness. So these 2 guys could be a problem. Alright, so that's good to know. They also get the ball first. Since we're starting like that, I'll start with Masters back there. And then let's see the midfield. I don't know if I'll be able to do anything with Nutmeg there. I also want Dean to get up to speed. So I'm actually not going to play Kraut right now, maybe later. And then we'll do Mitchell later, I think. They have strong goalkeeper, so it doesn't really make sense to keep him in. We'll go ahead and switch him out. Just also a chance to grow. And I think that's good enough. Again, I'm expecting to lose this game because he's in the goal. But as long as he becomes an amateur goalkeeper, it's worth it. And then after that point, I can start actually putting real goalkeepers in the goal. Yeah, so this formation makes sense. It's actually not the formation I expected. I expected them to play forward. But playing back with the fullback here is actually really smart. Because now I can't just use him for the Nutmeg to get further and get that bonus. I have to draw him out. And then I like McGuinness on one side and James on the other. Because I can counter either one of these skills, but I can't counter both. So like if I move one of these CDs to the left or right, I can counter James pretty easily. Both Rainbow Feint and Nutmeg, but not necessarily McGuinness. So I'm gonna have to choose. Well, this is versatile enough to give me an option at least. They're gonna pass it over there. They're probably gonna try to pass it through. He has really good accuracy. Yeah, but it's pretty far. Let's see. I don't think we're gonna long pass. It's too much of a risk. Yeah, maybe up there is a good idea. Not long pass through anybody. Now let's see. He's a sweeper. Well, let me think about this. Do they have a play that could be made with that sweeper? Because now I'm thinking they'll get the ball. If he gets the ball, he would have to lob it, potentially. So I'm going to go ahead and take the shot. Yeah, the goalkeeper has it. That's fine. Yeah, they'd have to lob it, right. I'm going to take another shot. Now, do I take it with Schaefer is the question. No, Schaefer needs to remain back there. Go ahead and pass it. And then I think we're just going to run the flank. Even if we lose it, I'm okay with that. There's nothing he can really do. Ah, layoff pass. That's smart. Where's he going to go? Yeah, they're giving it to him again. Cullen. Cullen has to have really good accuracy, then. Right, even then. Alright, so maybe we'll long pass there. We could also try to get it through him. I don't think it's worth it. His control's really good. It's not worth it. Like, maybe I'll loft it. And then I can potentially win it. That's fine, we'll take the foul. Yeah, but they don't have any passing abilities, really. It'd be him. Yeah, they're gonna give it to him again. Ugh, yeah, he's taking all the shots. No, there's no way. Could try that. Didn't think so. That's alright, we'll live. Yeah, so I know that Cullen's accuracy is crazy, just based on the fact that he keeps taking those shots. So I need to keep that in mind. Let's see. They don't have the fullback anymore, which is huge. I need to take advantage of that. And they also have McGuinness in the middle. So I can go ahead and do that to cut that off. Go ahead and move Masters out, change him out from a Grace. How's Dean's doing? He's there. Alright, let's see. What's the play? What's the play? I could shoot it with Forrester pretty easily. Like, I could circumvent him completely with DM. I might do that. And then I move that CD over here, so now he's contained. Although if he does nutmeg, I don't think I'm going to be able to stop him either way, because his control is going to shoot way up. But at least that's giving him some type of, some containment. We're just going to bypass the DM completely. We'll do that, and then we're just going to shoot. We'll do a precision shot. That's fine, just to get it over there. They went for the loft, okay. Ooh, yeah, his control is obscene. Let's see. Yeah, but what can you do, though, is the question. Not a whole lot. I'm just going to go ahead and press. I'd imagine that they're going to give it to McGinnis and then try to go through. Alright, so let's... If he tries to break through any of these tiles, he's going to have to deal with the CD. So I think we'll be okay. They might try to shoot with Wilson, but Schaefer's there. Okay. Sure. And I think that's the best that I can do. We'll go ahead and put him there. Yeah, I should have actually left him there, but that's fine. Are they gonna cross it? Yeah. He's a universal midfielder, that makes sense. Yeah, so I couldn't hold off both in that sense. Let's see, do I want to take anyone else out? I'll take out McKay. Put in Mitchell. I would love to get Deans involved, though. That's my only issue. But they do have the DM over there. Forrester. That's fine. We'll just do Mitchell. No, we'll give it to Forrester again. That's fine. I expect him to take it. Hence the precision shot. Force him to play it back here. What now? Yeah, but we have the 2 CDs. Nutmeg. He didn't even get through. But in case he did, he was there. Potentially make a play. I'm gonna loft it and hope that one of these guys get it at the very worst. Okay. That's fine. We'll take... Ooh, power shot. Let's see... We'll take it, why not? Again, the whole point is to avoid a terrible loss. I don't expect to win. Who are you gonna give it to? That was nice. You're gonna... No, you have to shoot it. Can't lay off pass, it's offside. 1-0 loss is okay. Don't mind that. They took a ridiculous amount of shots. That's because of that attacking midfielder, really. They only had, I think, 1 high-quality shot, which was a goal that they actually scored. He's getting experience in the goal, although he is getting passing experience, so you can kind of tell he's meant to be more of a defender and less of a goalkeeper. So maybe he can be good at stopping shots, but not necessarily head play attempts. But then maybe he can also just lob it pretty far as a goalkeeper. We'll see. Yeah, but he's obviously meant to be a defender, but they don't have to be defenders. It's up to you. Okay, a little more experience, probably 1 more game to become a goalkeeper. Use him a little more often in the next game and he'll become a left-wing midfielder. Same for Gilmore. Waiting for the match results from the other teams. That's fine, we have a glut of fans anyway. We just need to avoid major losses. Now let's look at the contracts. Couple of days left. There's nobody that I want to buy, so it doesn't matter. Also need to improve my scouting infrastructure anyway. Might be a good idea. Let's see, midfielder coach. I'm going more aggressive with these two coaches at this point. Obviously, I normally have like 3 midfielders at least, and then possibly 3 forwards, and then one of those defenders takes the midfielder spot. Go ahead and push it forward. I could also loan out Weimer if I wanted to. I bought him, I could have someone else develop him for me. I'm actually going to take a look at that now that I said it. They're willing to pay... That's not enough for McNee. They were offering $500,000, like 600,000, but they would have to give me 1 million to get McNee, because McNee's actually pretty good. A solid player. Too much accuracy for my taste, but he's still pretty good. I guess if you wanted to take like a pot shot on the flank, if he was supposed to cross it, maybe. Yeah, but he's more of a delivery system, not really a scorer. Price went down, but he's still too expensive for me. He's potentially really good. That's a lot of control. It's going to be impossible to get him out of position on a corner kick. He's also played for the Scottish national team a few times. Played in the Premier League, probably. Let me see, they got relegated to the First League, which is where he comes in. He may be too expensive for them to keep, which is why his price just dropped. So they're willing to get rid of him. Contract is probably too much. Let me take a look at the team. Maybe, I don't know. They have a nice little mix of players though. Spain, Argentina, England, the football powerhouses. They also have Belgium, Brazil, and they have some outliers as well. They have a French goalkeeper. That French goalkeeper is going to make it really hard to field a full squad though, because goalkeepers don't get bonuses. Like, they never get football and culture bonuses, but at the same time they count towards the limit. That's actually a bad idea to have a goalkeeper with a bonus. Yeah, that's actually tough. Let's see, they have what? The different team, 7th place. I think they promoted with me, if I remember correctly. I can check. Yeah, they did. Okay. They promoted with me. 4-3-3, I've played them before. They're a really good team. Let's see. I get the ball first. We don't really have a delivery system. 2 fullbacks and 2 central defenders. Their goalkeeper is not very good. Let's see. Okay. He does have playing out, but that's not a huge deal. I might just have to take a shot early. Let's take Forrester out and put Blackley in. And then let's do... Instead of Masters, we'll do McGrace again. And then let's see, instead of Forrester, we'll do you. And then maybe... what is our defense looking like? Pretty high. Maybe instead of Scarf, although that would get Scarf into the box if I did that. Although not necessarily. Blackley. Maybe McNee. They're gonna have a flat formation though, I'm pretty sure. But if I wanted to win the ball, it would be you, wouldn't it? Gilmore. He's almost an AM though. Let's... no. It's a tough call. Let's do that. That way I have a defensive-minded forward. I'd love to play McNee, but it also looks like they might be playing through the center. They have a left wing forward. They don't have a real delivery system outside of him. Hansen. Let's see. Just thinking, who am I gonna play here? No, we'll do that for now. And then we can always pull him back. He's gonna be on that end. I'm more concerned about these two guys because I can't counter Nutmeg and Rainbow Feint. But honestly, Nutmeg and Cannon Shot are the bigger problem. So maybe I do want to go Heimer just to kind of suppress that if necessary. If we get to that point. And I think we're good. Now let's see what we have here. Hopefully this is the last game where I have a non-goalkeeper in the goal. Yeah, they're gonna play like that, I figured. I'm just surprised that he's not on the wing or on the flank here. Instead it's this guy. That's weird. Alright, gonna go ahead and pass it through. They don't have a DF, so I can just shoot the ball, but they do have long pass. So, I have to think about it. Like, would he long pass through a player is the question. I think they would give it to him, he would try to nutmeg through Schaefer at that point. I'm gonna go for a power shot. Yeah. That's exactly why. Alright, so let's see. We could potentially shoot. They don't have a DF, which is their which is not good for them. They should really have a DF back here. Let's see, we'll use Dean. We'll do, see if I remember how to do this. You don't have a DF. We'll put you here. And then we'll do Gilmore, I think. Yeah, so if he holds his position, I'll get a direct shot on goal with Gilmore. And if he was an AM, it would be a really good shot. Tough call, though. Yeah, he held it, so we can just take a direct shot on goal. I could also try to Rainbow Feint, but he's right there. So I'm going to go ahead and do the power shot. That's fine. Okay, they're going to try to lob it. Long pass. It might work. It didn't. Okay, well. And now he's in position for a shot on goal. And there you go. And now I can just roll him back. Roll him back. And set up for the next play. Let me just shift that as well. Alright, so at 1-0. Not bad. They should really shoot the ball. Yeah, that's the right choice. That's absolutely the right choice, to shoot it. Try to get it through. I wonder if McKay can get it through. What do I get out of it if he does? Not much. Let me see if I can get past him. Nutmeg. Probably the best place to use Nutmeg in the game is right here. On the flank. And now his accuracy is shot up as a result. Plus 50% to all stats minus defense. For this action only. Then I can go ahead and probably power shot again. For that reason. To get another potential corner kick. And then go for the same play. Go Gilmore. I'm hoping that he holds position and I can get another shot here. Looks like he's gonna do it, yeah. Get another direct shot on goal. Every time he's getting left wing midfielder experience. He's getting attacking midfielder experience. So it's a nice little way to get some specialization points as well. Of course, fighting in the box does cost stamina, so every time they do it, their stamina goes down. So it's not like I can rinse and repeat it. Eventually it's going to stop working. And of course he actually has to hold his position. So you see he has almost half stamina now. Make the same play. Just keep hitting the goalkeeper essentially. Forcing him to make saves. Now he's motivated. So he might have a potential to score this time. Continue to fight. You know, keep doing it until they stop it. And then eventually he might knock it back into play as well. If you also look at the time, it is wasting time too. Every time we go through this situation, it does take time off the clock. So if I was to take a precision shot and fail in this situation, the half would end. But again, I'm just hitting him over and over. He bounced it back in that time. We got a ton of experience from that sequence. You can see it right here. But he's also really, really tired after that. There's a cost to it as well. So now I need to take him out. Now they get the ball. Schaefer. Schaefer is also from the Netherlands, so he gets total football, which is a bonus that all universal classes receive. Except for goalkeepers, so he's actually stronger than the average universal defender. Which makes him a really good centralized defender. Someone who kind of holds up the rest of the defense. So that's a perfect spot for him. Let's see. Depending on where Blackley gets, it would make sense to play McNee in this situation. Let me think about Gilmore, though. I think I'll take out Gilmore, make him that, then we'll do McNee there. And then that way, if I needed to nutmeg, I could go to the right with McKay. And then just try to nutmeg through him, through Lennon. I don't think he would need to, but he could. And they get the ball this time. Let's see, they're just going to pass it, yep. Muirhead. Yeah, he's going to take the shot. That's always going to be their best option, I think. Just to shoot. Let's see. Try to get the nutmeg on the flank. Got it again, beautiful. Where is he? Blackley also has solid control. There's also a solid chance to score, but he has long pass, so I'd rather try to get the corner kick. Yeah, we'll take it. And he's motivated, which is huge. So same strategy, only with different players this time. Blackley has a lot of control. Scarf has about the same accuracy as Gilmore did. Let's see. Yeah. It also pulled up their defense, if you noticed. Yeah, but he didn't actually get it that time. That's fine. He's a CD. I'm gonna go ahead and take the precision shot this time. I normally do power shot if I have a direct shot on goal, or a precision shot if I have to go through a defender. Yeah, he got the ball. That's fine. Yeah, he's gonna long pass, but it's level 1 long pass. Even though it says he might have level 2. You know, it's not, we're not certain of it. So he only has level 1, which is good news. I'm gonna see if I can get this ball. Should I try to take the ball or should I just press? He does have a lot of potential passing though. I'm gonna try to win the ball instead. Tackle from here. So in case I fail, I might be able to foul him. Okay, he's just gonna press. He doesn't have good defense. He probably has good enough defense, but now he's out of position, which is good for us. He's also their primary attacker. That's huge. We're not going to go here because he has nutmeg. Doesn't make sense. We're going to do that, and then let's see. Yeah, he has nutmeg. If I was to go here, he would just go through me. So we're not going to do that. We're actually going to fall back. Force him to make a play, right? Now he has to pass it. Right, he has to deal with that guy, but he's going to rainbow feint. Yeah, failed. And we win. That entire midfield sequence wasted the rest of the clock. Very nice. Yeah, 9 shots on goal. Like 5 of those were off of the corner kicks, I think. And then we eventually got through on that secondary setup. Surprised Deans is the player of the game. Yeah, but he should be a left wing midfielder now. He just got 2 levels at once. Garth as well. He's not a goalkeeper yet because he wasn't getting hit all that often. And then he's not a left wing midfielder yet. But we got a win though, surprisingly. It's like anytime his goalkeeping points are too low, it's because they're not hitting the goalkeeper at all. It's kind of like a mixed bag there. We got the home victory, we got the ticket sales and the goals, which gave us over 110,000. What is this? Money, I guess. I don't know what the currency is. Yeah, but we got a decent chunk of change out of that. Of course, every time we win a game, we're gonna get 10. We're gonna get 10 glory because everybody's stronger than us. We're pretty much guaranteed to get the strong opponents bonus. And then obviously the first league bonus is another 5. Let's see, but surprisingly, we won 2 games. I expected to lose at least 3 by now, but I'm not complaining. I'll take the wins where I can get them. Deans is a top 3 player all of a sudden. Now his interest has gone up, which means his sales price has gone up as well, which also means when he finally becomes a left wing midfielder, I'll be able to sell him for a decent bit. If I still want to sell him at that point, right? Because he's still a solid DM. Like, his defense isn't very good, but once he's in that spot, nobody can pass the ball through him when it comes to long pass or layoff pass, because by default he gets +1 for being a DM. So once he hits that spot, he has 3. So he's still really good from that perspective. Like, he's just not a very good base DM, I guess. I'm gonna have to make a choice though, because I have Kraut and Atkins, and I'm gonna have Dean. So we're gonna have to choose. Dean is also capped out at level 30, but it doesn't really matter with him. He's also 26. I should really get rid of him. We're still gonna get rid of Dean, I think. He's capped out. We'll see. I may change my mind, but I'm still leaning towards selling him. But yeah, now we're in the National Cup. I don't expect to go anywhere in this competition, but it's a good training. It's also great because now I don't need to put my my table results on the line just to train up players. Now I can actually focus on training up players, and if I lose, it doesn't hurt all that much. So I'm just going to use this as an opportunity to train more so than anything else. Put in Mitchell, put in all the players who could use some training. Sure, we'll do you two. And then I still want to have a few potential options at the top. So maybe take out Weimer, and we'll do Blackley for now. Why not? And then maybe we'll leave Forrester there. Let's see. They get the ball first. They have a 4-3-3. They have 2 fullbacks and 2 CDs. So that area is going to be open. I feel like I just played them. Did I just play them? No, I didn't. Okay, I can actually check. Yeah, I've played them before. Those names seem familiar, right? So I played them in the second league. Okay. Yeah, but that's gonna be open. They're gonna be on that side. I'm gonna go ahead and do Hansen because they don't have any long range skills that I really care about. And then they have Cockburn, they have Ertigun, Turkey, I think. And then they have Hegarty. Okay. He's gonna be pretty good. Rainbow Paint, I'm not really worried about that right now. It's an okay team. They're not amazing by any stretch of the imagination though. So maybe we'll do McNee as well, just in case Blackley gets in. Yeah, so maybe we'll do that. And then later on I'll do Mitchell, and then Mitchell can become a midfielder in the second half. And then he's almost an AM. I think I'm still training him in accuracy. I am. Okay. And then once he becomes an AM, I can potentially shoot from the flank with him. Alright, so let's see. They get the ball first. Okay, they're not gonna cross it, are they? He has head play too. They're playing wide though. They also have the fullback inside. I didn't expect that. It would have been better to just play Zizek. You know? Are they just gonna cross it? Yeah. That's fine. Let's see. I could still get him into the box pretty easily. But they've kind of plugged it up now. I wonder. He has slide tackle. Huh. Now he's gonna be there though. I might just shoot it here. Hello, Sky, what are you doing? Dog is over here walking up and down, wondering what she's doing. Hello, good girl. Yeah, slide tackle. See if we can hit the goalkeeper. Nope. Hello. He does that thing where she gets really excited because it's like she's getting ready to jump into your lap, essentially. She's also 50 pounds, at least, so she's, she keeps forgetting she's grown up now, but you know, she's a dog. She's a good dog. Hello, guy. Shoot. Bouncing the microphone now. Relax, please. In fact, I'm a big guy, so even though she's so big, she's still really small. You know, so that, what do you call it? So she's huge, but, you know, it's only in comparison to other people. Like, if I need to pick her up and hoist her somewhere, it's pretty easy. I'm busy, guy. Can you go? Sit. F. Go on. It's funny because she's at that age now where, you know, she can pick up on keywords and pretty much figure out what's going on. So like in normal everyday speech, you have to be really careful about what you say because it can trigger her to get really excited or start expecting something. Like anytime you say WALK, it becomes a mess. Stuff like that. So anyway, back to this game. They're playing the possession game, which makes sense. I don't really have anyone who can challenge it. I feel like if I do this, they're gonna lob it for sure. Because they can't get the ball forward any other way. But since I know they're probably gonna lob it, I'm gonna do that. Oh, they passed it. Ah, Scottish. He's Scottish, right? Planning ahead, right. Of course. That just boosted up his passing to insane levels, right? Gotta remember my own country's bonus, because it's pretty good. Yeah, because his passing, he has what, like roughly 53? When he holds the ball, he's gonna have like roughly 133, I think. Something like that. Around that level. It's tough. Let's see. They have a CD back there. I can exploit that. Hold on. He's a CD. I just don't know who tackles first. Let's see. Who goes first? Is it top to bottom? We'll find out. No. It's whoever's highest. So I should have gone up there and potentially gotten fouled. I just wasn't sure. That's fine. Let's see. We get the ball now. We're gonna do Mitchell now. We'll do Mitchell. We'll take a look at the specialization. What else? I think we can keep him there. Wimmer. What skill is he learning? Head play? Yeah. I think that's fine. We'll just do the one. I'm gonna see if I can draw a foul here with Blackley. Hit Gilmore. Hit Blackley. And then try to get fouled. Nope. He's in the box at least. What now? Rainbow Feint? Yep. Schaefer, though. Right. Let me lob that. And then let's do... let's do Mitchell. And let's lob it again. Guaranteed to. And he's offside now, so I can just move him up, move him forward. You were offside. He's not holding the ball. Then what else? You can't pass it forward. You have to lob it. He's gonna lob it, yep. He's just gonna do a max distance lob because it doesn't matter. Which makes sense. Gonna do that because then I can potentially get the ball into the box right here. Potentially. Nope. Level 1. Always a gamble. Level 1 long pass. I can understand why people like it, but it is overrated somewhat. You need at least level 2 to make it any sort of reliable strategy. But as a Hail Mary play, it's like any other Hail Mary play. But 2-0 loss is fine. Because now I should have an amateur goalkeeper, right? And wing, not yet I guess, but an AM, yeah. We're gonna make him an AM, perfect. And we're probably gonna go accuracy. He's gonna be interesting because as a Scottish AM, if he has at least middling passing, you can't stop his pass at all. Because the thing about AMs is they get a bonus to fighting against interception. It's like a, what is it, a 60% penalty to defense if they try to intercept the pass. So if you combine that with planning ahead for plus 150 passing, he's going to be unstoppable when he tries to pass the ball. But for that to work, he has to have at least decent control, right? And he has to play it from like closer to the center of the field, like at the edge of his range. Yeah, but a Scottish AM is gonna be interesting. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking about shooting, but he also benefits from planning ahead because now he has what? He effectively has 50 passing right now after he holds the ball. If I get him up to like 35 or maybe even 40, which is a little higher than I think he needs, honestly, then it's gonna be almost impossible to intercept his pass. Yeah, but really good for the flank play though, AMs. And then obviously we wanted him to become an amateur goalkeeper. Give me a skill. You would think playing out for him is the best call. Yeah, we'll do strong goalkeeper. Actually, well, nah, we'll do strong goalkeeper. That's probably the best defensive goalkeeping ability in the game, just because Cannon Shot's so strong. Like, it's far and away stronger than Rainbow Feint. And then obviously it's far and away better than Head Play. The only difference is Head Play can get past defense, where Cannon Shot needs a clear line of sight. But if I had to choose one or the other, it would be that one. Could have gone a reaction if I wanted to make him a defender instead, but I've already made my choice. He's gonna be a goalkeeper. That's fine, we lost, that's whatever. It is the National Cup, the qualifying round. We'll do one more. Upgrade a footballer who... Oh, Mitchell. I mean, that's a given. He has good passing. Cannon Shot? I don't know. It depends on what I want to do with him. Cannon Shot. What am I doing with you? Cannon Shot. I don't think that's the one. Not for him. Probably Nutmeg, honestly. He could become another AM though. Mitchell is an AM. Then it would make sense. Although he could also be an AM in the midfield that starts from the CM position and nutmegs forward to get the boost, plus get the boost against passing the ball. So it could basically be like an alternative to counterplay, to a counterattack. If I get it to him in the midfield and I have somebody in the box, I can just rely on the AM boost. Yeah, so nutmeg makes way more sense for him. And I can make him like an AM-CM hybrid. Whereas Gilmore is the attacking AM, he's more of the play the ball forward AM, right? We could do that. You could also be a DM if you wanted to do something like hold the ball as a DM, because the offensive players normally don't have great defense. If you have like solid control with the DM, you hold the ball, he gets the boost to passing. Then he nutmegs through a player to play the ball forward, and he gets another 50% on top of that, so he basically has 200% passing instead of 150. Or would it be 50% of the 150 that he received before? You could stack up your passing from the DM position if you wanted to do that. I don't think he'll be able to do it though. I feel like Mitchell's gonna be more like someone who gets the ball, nutmegs it to play it forward, and then off of the nutmeg, he's going to pass the ball off to somebody else. Like maybe through a defender to get it past the line of defense, or a DM or something. Whatever. That's my plan for him. Then obviously I'm gonna have to get rid of Deans now if I'm gonna have all of these other guys. If I'm gonna have all these other midfielders. And Deans is gonna be kind of superfluous then. This guy's gonna pay 684 for him. If you give me 1 million, I'll think about it, because right now I have a glut of midfielders. Which is good, it's not a bad thing. And then let's see, probably the forward coach. I should put something into the scouting center. Yeah, to increase my scout ability. I'm not gonna buy anybody else, am I? Let me see. If I wanted to extend your contract, okay, it wouldn't be more than 10,000. Yeah, let's put something into the scouting center. Yeah, do the, let's see, minimum age. Obviously younger is better when it comes to scouting players. Let's see. Probably gonna go with the first scout. And that's also going to improve my scouting ability. Let me see, scouting, level 25 or lower. Yeah, so these guys are still too good, but it does improve the minimum age of these players that I can see, which is good. We'll do one more game. 4-4-2. Okay. Let's see. I've actually won 2 games. That's I didn't expect that, but I'll take it. Somehow I'm in the top 6. That's perfectly fine. And then Young is there. Young versus McCartney. Obviously McCartney's better, but McCartney also capped out here. You can see he's capped out at level 32. McCartney has way more, or Young has way more room to grow. So it really depends on what I want. Let's see, let's look at this game. Dean's has to stay in there, but everyone else is kind of fair game now. I can do whatever. We'll keep Gilmore there. They have 2 DFs and an LD. So they're gonna be on that side. So Scarf's not really gonna get an opportunity to use his ability, so I think we'll take him out. For now I'll leave him there, figure out what I'm gonna do with him. He's pretty tired. I don't think it's gonna be you. The goalkeeper doesn't have any meaningful abilities. Okay. I could go with Atkins. I could absolutely do Atkins and shoot from here. So maybe we'll do Atkins instead of you. And then maybe we'll take you out and put Scarf there. And then they start with the ball, but Masters is tired, so we'll take Masters out. They have a DM. Okay. So McNee's probably coming out for McKay. They have Hepburn on that side. He's probably covered. I don't know. They could play him inside. I have no idea. Then they have Corp. And then they have Gun and Snodgrass. Alright, that's not terrible. Maybe I'll do Forrester instead, because I don't think I'm going to be crossing the ball this game. Although I could. Because it doesn't look like he really has great control. We'll probably Forrester to start. He doesn't have a card. Let's start with Blackley then. Why not? I can always try to cross it with Hansen or something. Alright, so I think we're good there. Deans. He only needs 4 more. Alright, so let's do it. Last game. Let's see. I have this Iowa versus Iowa game I have to play. Oh, I didn't realize I had that. I made the mistake. I'm gonna have to suck it up. Like the whole point of this campaign option is to make this harder. So I just made a coaching mistake. I didn't realize they had a wing forward as opposed to just a normal forward. So I'm just gonna deal with that. That's my mistake. I'm gonna have to own it up. We'll see what they do with it. Probably score. Yep. Yeah, so I should really have someone back there. But it's fine, we can actually make something of it. They also have 2 DFs at the front and a CD, which is not bad, not a bad call. Like the CD inside can at least potentially stop runs into the box, but it's a bit weaker than just being on the flank. Yeah, but that's fine. They can have that goal as a coaching error. I just have to own up to it. We're gonna loft it because its passing's decent. We're gonna go ahead and go to the flank. We could shoot it, but we're gonna cross it instead. 44 versus 5. Of course, crosses, head play from the 3rd column. Those are weaker now, so it's gonna be harder to score immediately after kickoff. But I mean, it's still a way to attack the goal immediately, so we'll take it. Yeah, we got lucky there. Now that I know he's actually over here, I'm gonna go ahead and make the change. I'm gonna make, let's see. I really don't want to put him over there. I'm gonna put Schaefer over there, which is a weird option. I don't like that either. Okay, I'll put Deans down there. Sure. I want Deans to be an LM, but for now that can work. It would have been McGrath otherwise. But then McGrath doesn't really have good mobility anyway. Yeah, Schaefer needed to stay there. I'm gonna do Deans, I'm gonna press. Let's see. Maybe I can win the ball with Schaefer. Great. He has 52 defense, so we're not keeping the ball here. Let's see. Trying to think of a potential play. If they get the ball, they have to deal with Schaefer, though. I'll give it to Deans. Yeah, even if you do that, Schaefer's still going to block it. You'd have to cross it. Oh. They got it through, but Young's now a proper goalkeeper, so Young doesn't care. Young says I'm a man now, so no longer a boy. Nice, okay, beautiful. And now that he's an AM, I can take advantage of that. Gonna go ahead and call him over. Gonna go ahead and try to rainbow feint. It failed, but it was a good try. Let's see what you're gonna do, Cameron. Going to put Schaefer into the box. Yeah, I figured. And then Schaefer needs to be there to actually block it, or potentially block it. Right, perfect. Alright, and now that we have McKay there, we can go ahead and try to nutmeg through. You know, since he's there, it's probably not going to work, but... Is that... Okay. They don't have a DF over there, so maybe Atkins instead. Okay, there's no DF. So I get a direct shot on goal. It's one at the corner. Didn't get it. Alright, that's fine. Solid first half, though. Yeah, how is Deans doing? Is a question. Where is Deans? Yeah, he's got an LD experience. I didn't want that. Schaefer's tired. But he needs to stay there. Let's see. We get the ball now. Might have to take Deans out. I need to be able to run back if this is gonna work. And then I think we'll keep you there. Sure. And instead of Atkins, we'll keep Atkins because Atkins has a really good opportunity from the flank. We'll go ahead and keep that as is. Yeah, Deans isn't a good choice for this game because they have a wing forward. I need to be able to play a wing back, essentially. Gonna go for the cross just to attack the goal again. That's fine, he got one towel forward, and he got a chance to shoot. Gonna be... yeah, gonna take the shot. Oh, I went for the cross. Nice cross, very nice. Didn't expect him to go for the cross. Let's do... Can do Scarf. Can mix it up a little bit. Also Forrester now. Yeah, we'll make those changes, that's fine. Lost it again. And we're gonna keep it here. Now we're just gonna do that. Could go for the shot, try to hit the goalkeeper. He does have a long pass though. It's that versus a cross. Probably go for the cross. Yeah. Only problem with the cross is we need to beat him instead of him. He got the ball that time. Beautiful. He's gonna lose it. But, you know, he kind of stalled their play. Oh, that's a lot of control. We have Kraut, but even then, I don't think Kraut can do it. I might have to try to foul him. Like, even then. Double pressing. There's no way. I'm going to try to win the ball. Oh, I'm absolutely gonna fly a tackle. Worst case scenario with the foul, and he gets a card. At least that kills the play. What now? He has layoff pass. Okay, sure. I can do that. He has layoff pass as well. Also trying to bait me into getting out of position. I will do it. That's fine. Yeah. What now, though? Layoff pass? Oh, I'm surprised he didn't put that guy there first. Stop by Schaefer. That's not bad. 2-1. We are the underdog in most of these games. They got 6 shots on goal. That's crazy. Or at least they took 6 shots on goal. I think most of them are from way out of the box. Is my guy an LM now? We're getting good training going though. Not yet. I didn't think so. Yeah, because I had to play him as an LD, right? Just to kind of block that off for a time. Control with McKay. Yeah, he doesn't need any more passing, honestly. Like, control for him is way more important. Control and nutmeg, for sure. So he's what? He caps out at 40, essentially. I'm gonna go ahead and go down the talent tree instead. Because nutmeg, you really need level 2 nutmeg for it to be worthwhile as a go-to tactic. It's like long pass. Like, you want at least level 2 for it to be something you can start leaning on. Before then, it's just a gamble. Yeah, we got some money for it. It's a loss, but we got a goal. That's something. And we're still above the relegation zone. That's not bad. Let me just take a look at the contract. 13 days. His interest level is good. Better than it was. So I'm gonna get him to the LM spot, and then I'm gonna see whether or not he's worth selling at that point, or if I should try to loan him out to another team or something. But it's late. I'm about to run. Yeah, I'll turn that light on downstairs. Okay, we're good. What's going on here? Alright, I'm gonna call it for now. I have some other football games to play.